Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. You are looking at the GW Tiger. That's the Tier 9 German SPG. I almost said Soviet there. And it's located on the northeast spawn of Arctic region, which is also known as Mannerheim Line. Now, the name of the player is Arcturus72, I believe. And this battle is about to commence, so without further ado, yep, they're off. Now, I'm not sure if he's actually loaded yet. His gun's loading. Oh, cannon came to life, yep. Now, the GW Tiger, Geschutzwagen Tiger, carries two different guns. You can either have the 17cm Kanonen 72 or the 21cm Mursa 18/1. Now I'm pretty sure that that is the 17cm, but I stand to be corrected. Okay, now he's looking for a target to shoot. Well, he's got 13 rounds of ammunition, in which case that is definitely the 21cm, because I'm afraid that the 21cm can only carry 13 rounds. If he had the 17cm, he'd have 21 rounds of ammunition. Okay, he's looking for a counter battery right now, so he's looking for a tracer coming from the enemy Arty. He's expecting that they've pulled back into the forest somewhere, and he's looking closely, because although after update version 1 we thought that the tracer would be more visible, it's not quite as visible as we expected. And there's an AMX M445, fires a round in. Oh, beautiful hit! 407 hit points, and he's taken out immediately afterwards by his teammates, so he picks up all the stun assist off that. So that's a very worthwhile kill, but he's got a long reload to go through. 15 seconds still to run, and E25 is going to move a long way in 15 seconds, and I think he's going to stay behind cover. I don't think he wants to be there, not whilst all that fire's going on. So I think he's going to relocate somewhere else. But that E75 is rather static. He is definitely moving. He's in the game, but he's just not doing anything, and he's been spotted. And so he gets around 411 hit points off that one, and a long stun. Okay, so he's got 10 rounds of ammo left. There's an SU-100 doing the same thing, sitting there in a bush, doing absolutely nothing. And the E75 just got hit again, so he's picking up more stun assist. And that E75 needs to pick a better hiding place. Is he going to go for him again? I think so. Nope, he's changed his mind. Not going to do that. Not going to waste the shell on him. There's an IS-3 round out. Well, fairly accurate on the splash. 165 hit points. And of course they are the nearest tanks to his team. So there's the enemy Arty, a GW Panther. He didn't hide very well. In fact, he just pulled back a bit. That's all into the dip. That Scorpion's in the shadow of the rock, so we can't hit him unless he pulls around. There's a strip over there. That's in a very dangerous position. That's a sniper position that stops the enemy from moving around on the north side of the map. Okay, he's going for the strip. Round out. Oh, 245. It didn't land on the target. It landed to one side, fell to the right. That's RNG for you. But the second round went in directly and struck the target. So he's going to pick up stun assist off that, for sure. E75 is pulling back to shoot. He's side-scraping the rock now. But of course, if he hits him now, it's going to upset his reload. And it's also going to provide him with stun assist every time he pulls back. Round out. And it's a splash, 162 hit points, 15 seconds of stun. There's that E25 again, being a bit of a nuisance, popping up over the ridgeline to put shots into his teammates, the AMX AC-46. Didn't work though. Didn't get a shot in. Okay, more shots going into where the strip was seen. Oh, he gets a lovely hit there on the IS-3. That's useful. And he's picked up 397 hit points of stun assist. Another 418 there. The IS-3 took a big hit from the Malbreaker. And he's gone down. The Malbreaker also took a hit from enemy Arty. So there must be... that FE3805 must be out there shooting at that Malbreaker. So we need to... we need to find that FE3805. There's also a Waffenträger auf Panzer IV. Probably behind one of the bushes, shooting at the enemy tanks. We haven't seen him yet. Now, we're not seeing that SU-100 was sitting in that bush just a little further north from where Artorius is actually aiming, but instead he's going after that E25, who just took a hit, a big hit, went into cover, dropped down into the valley. That's an area that previously people didn't go into because it was inaccessible. But I don't think he can climb up that way. I think he has to go round in order to climb up. There's the SU-100. See, he was still in those bushes, but he just moved a bit closer to the rock. Round out on the SU-100. Oh, in fact, both fired at him at the same time. Both Artys hit him, but Artorius gets the kill because his round went in after the GW Panther on his team, and so he got the final shot. That's his first kill of the game, actually. But he has picked up 1,700 hit points of known damage and 2,000 of assists there. There's the E25. Okay, he's facing off against that T-34. He's pretty much stationary, just moving backwards and forwards, fires around him. That's unfortunate. The E25 was taken out before the shells arrived, and they would have missed anyway. There's the Waffenträger. Okay, he was up on the platform. On that little lookout on the west side of the map. There's the Scorpion. We can't hit him behind the rock. Now, if the Waffenträger, I think the Waffenträger is going to stay in that little cover area. Been shooting from just around about where Artorius is aiming. There's the SU-100. He's relocating. He's stationary. Only a second away from shooting. Round out straight away. And oh yes, 388 splash. Landed right in front of the SU-100. Definitely have critical hits on that. But we're still seeing fire coming from the enemy FE3805. So they're still in the game. Still got 4 enemies to kill. 3 tank destroyers, 1 Arty. There's the strip. And he's still in the same position. He hasn't moved. Probably very reluctant to, but he's actually down to 64%, or 54% of his health. Round out. Oh! And he got the kill again after the GW fired in and stunned the target. Did some damage. Artorius' shell went in there, finished the strip off, and gets the kill. So the good news is that the GW would have picked up the stun assist off that kill. And both the Waffenträger and SU-100 are moving in on T-34-100. But unfortunately, Artorius is not loaded yet. Oh, there's such a pity. Round out on the Waffenträger. Oh, 296 from a near miss. But we've lost the T-34-100. And the SU-100's gone down into the dip. I suspect the Waffenträger's gone down there as well. We don't have anybody looking at us on that side of the map. But it's 5 against 3 now. Well, we know where the Waffenträger is because we can see him. The Emil's going after him right now. The SU-100 is definitely in the dip, so he might be able to come up at the midpoint in grid square E1. The worry, of course, then is, of course, there's going to be the Waffenträger and the... Oh, we got him! He took out the Waffenträger with a blind shot kill. Now, the Emil's probably not going to be very happy that target was killed, that he didn't get the chance. There's the enemy Arty, the FV3805. He was deep in the forest. The Carnarvon's got him. So a little while before we're loaded. The FV3, unfortunately, the GW got a hit, but the Carnarvon's been taken out. The FV's moving to relocate. We're only a few seconds from firing. Can he get around in? We might see where he's going from the trace of the trees. He fires around in. Oh, it only stuns the FV3805. Waiting now for the GW to do the kill. And that round came in. I think that was also the GW firing. Stunned the FV. Missed him though. So now we're going to have to wait for the Emil to find the SU-100 or the FV3805. I think he's going to go for the FV3805 first. No, there's the SU-100. Okay, we're loaded. Now, can we help the Emil? They're facing off against each other around the rock. Round out on the SU-100. He moves into the shot. Oh, yes, he takes the full blast. 222 hit points. And the fourth kill for Arturius. That just leaves the FV3805 for the Emil. And will we be able to get him? Oh, I saw a tree go down. There's the FV. He's been spotted. And the Emil takes him out and wins the game. And we've got a win rate of 3179 from that battle. So well done, Arturius. Beautiful shot in that SU-100. That was a really dangerous moment. Because if he'd actually got the Emil, then it would have been just two Arty versus an Arty and a tank destroyer, and that might have ended in a different game. And it's an ace tanker for Arturius, 72 in the GW Tiger. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He actually got 18. A fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. That's exactly what he got. A Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. And lastly, he got the High Calibre. He dealt the most damage in the battle overall. So let's have a look at the team scores. Highest damage, 4,269 hit points. He got the highest number of kills on his team, in fact on any of the teams, 4 kills, and he got the highest base XP, 1,121. So top of the table all the way across the board. He managed to fire 15 rounds during that battle. He got 4 direct hits, 4 penetrations and 13 splash. Damage of 4,269 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He hit 8 of the enemy but killed 4 of them, and did stun assistance damage of 2,180 hit points off 13 stuns. He earned 64,581 credits, and after ammunition reload, and the ammunition is fairly expensive, 43,040 altogether, meaning he actually only takes away 21,541 credits. He received 1,682 XP, but it was times 3 on that weekend, so he actually took away 5,046 XP altogether, so that's definitely going to help his crew. So congratulations, Arturius. Really good battle, and an excellent shot there on the SU-100 to take him out, because that really helped the Emil. I don't think that Emil driver actually was too happy about facing off against the SU-100 at that end point, but you really helped your teammates there. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.